This has to be a lot more challenging to deal with. My goodness. Look at the reach on this guy. Hey, what is up, everybody? Thank you so much for tuning in to another episode brought to you by 𝗟𝗏 Ventures as we continue to see green in the blockchain gaming world. And I know some of you have already gotten wind of this new project that we are so excited for, and it is none other than Sipher. Do take a look at the previous video as well, where we go into a little bit more detail in regards to why you should be owning a Genesis Sipher in this upcoming PvE/PvP game set in a MOBA setting. And once more, this is NFT play to earn glory at its finest, and we have just been given access to a sneak peek folder. Alright, now I'm just buzzing right now, and what I did for myself is that, aside from getting the hat, is to just not look into any of the details, right, prior to making this video, because I want to have all the emotions coming to me as raw, as natural as possible. And I hope that all of you will enjoy this major blessing that the developers have given us here at 𝗟𝗏 Ventures, and to our community as well, by looking at some of these never seen before images and footages of this upcoming NFT play to earn game. Now, for those of you who are big fans of mobile games, this is something like Brawl Stars, where you are set in an arena and you gotta own the NFT character in order to be able to play. You just need one to play, and just like many games out there, you have your PvE and your PvP as well. So if we go over to the very first image, right, we're gonna look and see what some of these NPCs or characters might be in the game. But do stay till the end of the video, because I am going to showcase a multiplayer demo video. That's right, from Sipher. Alright, that's gonna be the icing on today's cake. Now, I think we have a lot of these images here that are going to be part of the setting, perhaps in the arena or in the PvE environment. These look like really cool looking trees here, robot trees. I am only assuming that these are the eyes, so they might be alive or aware in some manner. It's quite interesting. And then over here we seem to have a little bit of a sketch, perhaps to an opponent that you will face. That's right, in the PvE setting. Now again, we have all of this coming up as part of the basics to that environment. Alright, so of course you got your NPCs and your regular characters that will be in the PvE zone. And then we also seem to have this wonderful design here. From what I can tell is another NPC that you will face. And this one's a close-up there. That's so cool. It's getting like a whole lot of Wi-Fi at the same time. Well, I'm sure that the oh my goodness, I don't even know what is that called. Satellite. It took me so long to get it. Yeah, I'm sure that satellite is on his back for a reason. Maybe he's sending out information to his fellow drones. Ooh, look at this setting. This is wonderful. These are probably one of the mobs that you will face in that setting. And this guy looks a lot tougher. Check it out. Does he have eyes on both of his legs? This would be something, right? From the get-go, I'm picturing this particular a boss that is actually controlled by two beings. Alright, each of the heads represent one leg. Alright, so it's two minds coming together, a little bit like an ogre, if you think about it, right? A futuristic ogre where they have two heads there. And that's a little bit of that sketch there, the 3D modeling here. Oh, okay, this is actually a little bit of a sketch, an overview of how the arena will be like. I'm assuming that this could be either PvE or PvP, like two camps here. Two camps, in fact, for the opposing teams just to set up before they clash with one another, or the NPCs could come from one end all the way down. I don't know, but this looks fantastic. And then over here, yes, the 𝗵𝗃𝗂𝗹. The 𝗵𝗃𝗂𝗹 has just been launched via the whitelist, alright? And I think they have extended that period as well. So there are many, of course, who have already gotten on the whitelist. I still think there are some opportunities for you to do so. So you need to get onto the Discord at least to find out how you can do so. And yes, this is the 𝗁𝗁𝗃𝗃 and one of the early designs and basically the cat species for the NPCs that you can play with in Sipher. Alright, now just another brief overview again. The races that are available to us right now are in fact the Inu, which is the dog, and now the 𝗁𝗁𝗃𝗃, of course, which is the cat. But coming up as well, there is going to be the 𝗁𝗁𝗃𝗃, which is the bird, and also the bull, alright, which is the buru, if I'm not mistaken. Alright, so you're gonna have many of these species coming up and for you to select as your NFT characters in the game. Another look at the 𝗁𝗁𝗃𝗃 here. Oh wow, that's cool. Perhaps like a little bit of a taunt there. Perhaps after she gets the kill. And what about this one? What about this one here? Ooh, that is very, very cool. That is very cool. And a nice victorious pose maybe as well. Alright, so a couple of taunts there, a regular pose. And what we have here for this image, yes, this is listed as boss sketches. My goodness, look at how cool this one is. Right, they're all pretty cool, but this one called out to me instantly. Look at his tiny head. He's got huge guns there and a little circle in the middle, which I can only assume that will allow him to blast away at our ciphers there. This fella looks interesting too because he seems to be accompanied by smaller NPCs that act like a spring. They could perhaps jump up towards us. And they kind of look like they are drillers as well, right? Like they could go underground and come up from under us. Maybe they come up from this main hole here. Oh, wow. And yeah, look at this guy. He's just leaning forward and he's got all the rockets there at the back. These are just absolutely brilliant. And I think some of the bosses that we can expect in the PvE environment. Oh, there's another page. This has to be a lot more challenging to deal with. My goodness. Look at the reach on this guy. He's got all these long legs and long claws, and my goodness, and your Sipher? Well, your Sipher is definitely a lot smaller than him. Let me take a look at this one as compared to, oh, okay, it's pretty much the same scale, right? They are definitely at least twice as big as your Sipher. They look really scary. Okay, now we got the 𝗁𝗁𝗃𝗃 guitar gun. All right, the guitar gun right here. Oh, majestic. I love just how the lights come together to form the shape and the contrast. That is absolutely brilliant to look at. And oh yeah, you got the strings there, right? You got the strings there. So the 𝗁𝗁𝗃𝗃 is probably able to shoot at NPCs and other players while she strums along a nice tune as well. Ooh, wow. This one's all lighted up. My goodness, this one's a lot bigger than the other one. Ooh, this one really appeals to me. This one is really nice. And it's got a little bit of a knife at the edge as well. Bayonet, right? As we used to call it back in the army days. The coloring of it is just brilliant. And okay, this looks to be the top part of the map. And it kind of looks a little bit similar to the zone that we faced earlier, that we saw earlier here. Maybe it could be the PvE zone or the arena zone. I still have no clue. And I don't know what this is. Wow, this could be the arena, you know, for the players. Just a dome where it's just round and round of non-stop action. Very exciting. Very exciting. It could be for both PvE and PvP. That's right, a couple of arenas here for us to check out. Video now for the 𝗁𝗁𝗃𝗃 run. It's a short one there. Very nice. Ooh. What are we looking at here? Okay, maybe this is one of the blocks, right? Because for Sipher, their whole world is built with blocks, alright? And all this come together to allow the ciphers to explore new territory and do amazing things. And I think these could be one of the blocks that help shape their world. Test cam move. Let's see what this is all about. 16 seconds worth. Oh, wow. As you load up, and that is where the characters are probably going to set themselves before they do battle with one another. And oh, that's the dome that we saw earlier. That is actually part and parcel of the map. I see. So maybe you're fighting over control, some sort of an energy source perhaps. Capture the flag style. And this is another map altogether. So colorful, so vibrant, and there are all sorts of levels and ramps. Man, probably one of the many designs for the arena. Astounding. And you got these little drones here. I'm thinking they're drones again, but don't forget we looked at the trees earlier, right? So the trees not only act as decoration for the arena, but they're like supervising all things that go down there as well. Wow. Another look at this, perhaps. Ooh, the grand overview of the entire arena itself. We just saw them separated, but this is basically how it looks like. It's on one giant block. And now if we look at this, this is the base of that arena. The original stage of the block, so to speak. And it seems to be called the desert level. Right? It does look the same. It's just that this one has been all modeled out. So desert level there. Oh, and we get to see the 𝗃. Yes, remember I said earlier we had the dogs and the cats, the 𝗃 and the 𝗃𝗂s. So this is the 𝗃. Oh, I love his shoes, by the way. They look really comfortable. Oh, wow. And I wonder what he's got on his back though. They could be oxygen tanks, but I'm more inclined to think that, what do you suppose those are? Well, they can't be spray cans to paint graffiti. I have no idea. But it doesn't seem like he's in need of oxygen or anything. So that could probably be grenades or some sort. Regardless, that is all very cool. It's all very cool. And I think this is the gun that he's carrying. Ah, that is very, very sleek. Very, very sharp. Love the color. And wait a minute, is that a keyboard in there? I'm just noticing that for the first time. Could it be that all the weapons that our species will be holding have a different musical instrument embedded into it? Right, there's a keyboard in there. And it's clear as day. Right, so we got the guitar for the 𝗃𝗂, the keyboard for the 𝗃. Oh, this one doesn't seem to have it though, yeah. But maybe that one's a special one, right? As he rotates, I don't detect a keyboard. Seems there's some ventilation there perhaps for the gun itself, but no keyboard. And a little bit more sketches for the enemies. Nice. Okay, these guys are probably the same size as your Sipher. Bug or bug. Alright, so these are melee bug NPCs. You got the Ranger, right? You can see here, Ranger, Scorpion with poison. Oh dear. A spider as well that will slow you down, shooting out a cobweb. That's fun. And this bomber looking like a little beetle. And laser. Ooh, shooting out from the eyes there. You can see that. Oh, this one. He's shooting bombs from his ears. Check it out. Check it out. He's shooting bombs from his ears. And this guy is just sending rockets from the top of his skull there. Bomber class, the Ranger class, and the melee class. Yes. With a few variations, and apparently he can change into one that can fly and then change back. Wow. I don't know how he got so slim though, from this to this. But you can see the arrows there as he switches from this to that. So maybe he can change himself. Maybe he can morph himself. Just like the Scorpion here, who is able to take out his wheels. Right? You can see that, so he can get a little bit more mobile. And right here, of course, the cobwebs again. My word. Very nice. Very cool enemy sketches. And we do have this boss who is set all by himself. He could be one of the big ones that is going to give us a lot of problems. And wow. Wow. he looks like a handful. Oh, and you just noticed that. It's a little slug that just sits in the dome. I'm not sure whether it's organic or whether it's a metallic slug, but you can see that for these, he has his own head. But for this particular boss, it's a metallic slug in the metal suit. Alright, as compared to the two versions here where he's got like 2 missile launchers and this huge one. I want to call it a bazooka, but I think there's a proper name for this one. It's got a little bit of a sharp design there as well. Very nice. And there you have it. What an amazing insight that we just got into the world of Sipher that is soon to be released. As all the characters are now being sold and minted, we have saved the best for last, and that is going to be none other than the official look at this glimpse into the MOBA arena of Sipher. Let's go. Ho ho ho! Okay, some of the NPCs that we were talking about earlier. Sheesh. Nice. And they got like the tracers as well. It seems to be coming out from them, like maybe their belts. Oh, say. Nice. Wow. There you have it, guys. My goodness. So much to look forward to. And it is all being brought to you by Sipher. Do check out the links that we got below because we have the public atlas that will give you a full overview about what this game is going to be. And if you are very interested in the MOBA scene, and of course if you are into this theme of having all these battles in a very futuristic setting, this is going to be one of the blockbuster NFT games coming up just around the corner, and you need to get your hands on some of the characters, the playable characters that you can purchase or mint if you are able to get into the whitelist. Remember, the Inu and the 𝗏𝗏 here in this video are just the first 2 of many species. There's still going to be a bird, a bull, a lizard, and a dragon species as well. Alright, so totally gonna have 6 all to do battle in this MOBA world. Fantastic. A big shout out to the developers at Sipher for giving us this blessing, and of course from all of us here at Cell Adventures, we are very grateful and we're looking forward to our next episode of Sipher as we continue to play together to see green. Good luck and enjoy all the best in your blockchain gaming journey. Give us a subscribe and like the video for more Sipher content in the near future.